What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and welcome back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War in 2025. That's right, people. Just a few short days before the Black Ops 7 open beta begins, I decided I want to revisit what is probably my favorite Call of Duty. It's between this and Ghosts, and between the two, I would honestly say that, you know, Black Ops has obviously got the more iconic characters, so I would put Cold War over it. I've only been playing since Ghosts, or at least I've been playing all the Call of Duty games that have come out since Ghosts, rather. I've only been playing since 2022, and out of all of them, this, Ghosts, and Black Ops 3 were my favorites. And I was doing some thinking the other day, what would be my, like, top favorite ever if I was going to take into account every single mode? Because, like, my favorite campaign is Black Ops 3. My favorite, you know, multiplayer would probably be this one. Ghosts is very close behind, and in terms of the campaign as well. But yeah, out of the three, I would say Black Ops 3 is my least favorite, like top, like that would be like third place, because I love the campaign. Multiplayer is not really my thing. I did play it through to level 55, and zombies is definitely not my thing. Way too sophisticated for my tastes. Second place, I would put Ghosts. Love the campaign, but the storytelling is not as good as Cold War was. The writing, anyway. The characters are not as iconic. Still great. I still love Ghosts. I will die on the hill that it's a great game. And multiplayer-wise, Black Ops Cold War has the better maps. They're very different styles in terms of gameplay. I do love them both. I probably couldn't choose between them. However, Cold War has the better maps, and yeah, that's why Black Ops Cold War is probably my favorite Call of Duty, at least from the ones that have come out since Ghosts. I didn't get to play during the Golden Age. I wasn't really into COD at the time. But yeah, out of all of them, this is my favorite Call of Duty, and I thought we'd revisit it before Black Ops 7 beta hits, and we all start bashing that for a few days, and then I'll probably maybe come back to this one and replay the campaign. I definitely want to replay Black Ops 6's campaign when that one turns a year old at the end of this month. But yeah, it's time to have a look through these menus, of course. I did originally want to show you actually how much time I put into Cold War, but unfortunately it only really shows the time that I put in for this particular PlayStation account. I have about 20 hours on this one, as you can see, and then I have about 80 hours on my other account. I also have about 3 or 4 hours on the PS5 version of the game, but the difference are pretty minimal, so I've stuck with the PS4 version. Also, ignore my level. If you've played Cold War for a while and you're in Prestige, you would know that the levels don't really count when you first log on, so we're going to have to play a game first and then figure things out from there. But let's have a look. I mean, you've already seen that I've got skins. I've got one for Helen Park right here, and then in terms of the Warsaw Pact, this is Port Nova. Really, really cool outfit. Honestly, they absolutely snapped for a lot of the skins in Cold War. They were absolutely incredible. It's so weird how Black Ops 6 was such a downgrade in that aspect, especially towards the end with the cel-shaded stuff, but they absolutely snapped with the Cold War skins, that is for sure. Weapons-wise, BO6 hype. Why did I make that? I don't remember this. I was using a Tech 9 and a Magnum. I know I wanted to use the Tech 9 for a while because, I mean, it's such a cool gun. Everybody knows it. But I never actually used it before. Cold War Vet. This one makes sense because it has the Cold War livery on this gun, the Krig 6. Okay, this might be worth using then. Classic Ops. This was just me doing the AK-47 and 7.4U. Super Soviet, oh yeah, okay. Pistol only, face off, okay, yeah. The top 5 are probably the ones I use the most. I remember Silent Cloak and the Gallo, that's for sure. Is that the Spaz 12? I think it was called. They changed the names for these newer CODs. Got a sniper. Didn't really use it all that much at all. Sniping's not really my thing. Big Bertha. So I had an LMG and an RPG. Crazy. Cosmonaut, the XM4, of course, great gun. and Tactical Ops with the M16, which was overpowered as hell in this game. So the XM4 and the M16, I think, were very similar guns anyway. You could pretty much duplicate, or rather replicate, the M16 in Black Ops 6 by just changing the XM4 to a burst, I'm pretty sure. They are more or less the same looking gun anyway. I don't know what gun I'm going to use for this episode, but we'll see. What were my modes for quick play? Team Deathmatch and Kill confirmed. Okay, that makes sense. I want to get into Nuketown 24/7 first, just to figure things out. So a very easy map to get into. I pretty much do the same for every Black Ops game, and then we'll start looking at the other maps in this game. Alright, here we are. Can we do a weapon inspect? Yes, we can. Awesome. I think, was Cold War the first one to do that? Or was it Modern Warfare? I think it was Modern Warfare 2019. Oh, gotta get a tag. There's my first kill in Cold War in about a year. And my aim is really off right now. So you can tell I've not played in a while. Just about got him. Oh. And somebody was right there. Jesus Christ, man. Go away with your snipers. Ah, shit. Oh! I got him with the shotgun from long range. That was so lucky, I think. At least I hope so. Oh my god. We're good.
We're in the lead.
Enemy sniper shooting.
Drop shot in, I've missed that, you know. Oh my god, playing Black Ops 4 for the last while.
Tackle. Task spy plane asset.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole reason why I play Tactical now, and I've done that since Ghosts, because it really helps in that regard. Oh my god, camping the corner on Nuketown is absolutely insane. You know, I'm just gonna wait for a minute, see if it comes up. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get. Oh, come on! Oh, tell you what, Nuketown is fucking working. Whew! The shotguns feel great though. Specifically this one. I always liked the Spaz 12, if I'm going to be honest. I just love how it looks. I love how it feels.
Enemy throwing Semtex.
Okay, starting to get more used to it as we go on. Oh, let's go. Oh, I'll take that. Okay, okay. I have a sentry turret now, so I definitely want to get that out.
Hostile care package inbound. We've pulled ahead.
Haha, let's go. Alright, sentry turret's out there. Let's see if we can get some kills. Why are they spawning on me? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Get out of here with the stupid ass snipers, bro. I don't even know if the sentry turret will get anything. Why are they all spawning on me? That's absolutely insane. Okay, let's put that there.
Almost there.
Can we get anybody? Oh my god, I got myself. Ah, the spawn's flipped. Well, they were spawning there when...
Enemies destroyed your sentry turret.
Damn it, okay, that means they're there then, aren't they? Throw that. Oh no, I pressed R3 by accident and I stood up and completely screwed that up. That was completely on me.
Strafe run incoming on your location.
Damn it. I don't know why I blew up like that, but I can't get out of here. Oh my days. Me, there's a guy right there and you're shooting at me.
Come on home.
How was that then? 26. It
Excellently
didn't
done.
feel like 26, I'll tell you that, but that is way more kills than I got in Black Ops 4 in any game, to be quite honest. So I think I had one game where I got a really good amount of kills, but yeah. Cold War was a lot faster paced. Skill-based matchmaking came into play, which I'm pretty sure messes with you in-game as well. It's a really shady thing that COD does. It's not as bad in Cold War as it, you know, was probably back then. But, you know, it was definitely still a thing. Anyway, that was Nuketown. Nuketown 84. There's still score streaks happening, and yeah, I don't even know if the game's soft locked or not. No, it's not. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. The game definitely would soft lock at launch, though. I know that because I've played the version of Cold War without installing it on disc, and even after matches with bots, it would very regularly get you know, stuck after a game, and you would just have to quit it. Okay, so we've got face-off 6v6. Oh, looking at the locales, we should also go into custom games and then look at all the maps. So we've got Armada. Oh, this was like on a boat, wasn't it? I don't remember it all that well. Oh no, this was the one where it had like the boats in the massive ocean and you could get on the boats and stuff. Very, very, very weird map. But it was decent. I liked it. I don't think I ever used the boats though. It was far too easy to die on them, at least when I was playing Cold War. It might have been different at launch, maybe things got nerfed, I don't know. But the actual fighting on the submarine itself, the layout was pretty good. Cartel, definitely one of the more popular maps. I've got nothing to really say on it. It's a good map. Checkmate was pretty good. This was in a little training facility. I liked it a lot. Crossroads, pretty sure this was based on one of the missions from the campaign, or rather this was taken straight from multiplayer and put into a side mission for the campaign. I got really nothing to say on it. It's just okay, and it looks really good. Cold War as a whole looks really good, but what Black Ops game doesn't, you know, especially since BO3. Garrison, another map that was just decent. Miami, a lot of people hated. I think they added like a strike version of this map that was a lot better, but I like Miami just for the aesthetic of it. It looks great. Of course, Cold War set in the 80s, of course. Moscow, another great map as well. You know, one of the first ones that most people played in like the Black Ops Cold War Alpha and the Beta. I can't believe they used to do Alphas. I wish they did that now, you know. Satellite, another one that was a pretty early map as well. Nuketown 84, of course, it's just Nuketown. These are face-off maps, so Game Show was pretty fun. What do the numbers mean? Really, really cool. ICBM was completely chaotic. KGB was very much like... I think this was very similar to one of the maps. Yeah, it reminds me of Gala from Black Ops 6. Very similar. All in all, I think Cold War had much better face-off maps. I think Black Ops 6 had some really good ones that stood out, like Stakeout and Pit. But there were the other ones. Oh, and Lifeline. Lifeline was fantastic. I'm going to miss Lifeline in BO7. Raid from Black Ops 2. Awesome that's there. The Pines, I remember, was pretty cool to see. Basically inside of a mall. U-Bahn, this was like the train station one. I know there was one in Black Ops 6 that I said that reminded me of this particular one. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Pit. That I said was really reminiscent of this one, at least in terms of like the color palette and stuff. It was very similar. Express from Black Ops 2. This one's coming back in Black Ops 7 as well as Raid. Apocalypse was pretty decent, I remember. Mansion was a face-off map, definitely one of the best ones. It was really good. Miami Strike, of course, they shortened it. They cut it in half, I think, and it ended up being a much better map. Diesel, this was in the campaign. Yeah, Operation Chaos, so it actually shows it. I don't think it shows any of the other ones, but Diesel was definitely... in the campaign. Yamato, I I always thought this was in Black Ops 1, but that's because I never played the multiplayer for Black Ops 1, but it's based on a location from Black Ops 1 that you return to in the campaign of this one. Standoff, this one hopefully comes back for Black Ops 7, one of the best maps in Black Ops history. Yeah, it's just fantastic. From Black Ops 2, of course. Amsterdam, face-off map. This one was very much like Stakeout, except it was yeah, it was pretty much an even smaller version of Stakeout, if we're being quite honest. Collateral, this was a decent map. Hijacked, of course, absolutely fantastic from Black Ops 2. This is returning in Black Ops 7. It's always looked more or less the same since Black Ops 2. Even in Black Ops 4, Blackout as well, it was always in the middle of an ocean. Now it's in the middle of some sort of like river in the middle of a Japanese city. So it's going to look really cool. We also had Skyjacked in Black Ops 3 that was in Switzerland, the big city. Awesome. It was Rush. This was awesome. I always used to get this and Grind mixed up. I always thought this was better than Grind. Grind for me has never worked well. I don't know how it works in Black Ops 2, but playing it in Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 6, I have never gotten the hang of Grind. Never ever. Echelon, big satellite in the middle, beautiful sniping spot. This was a pretty decent map. I know it was in Replay Mode's video of most forgettable maps, which is strange. This is one of the Cold War maps that I remember the most. Drive-In was awesome. This was a pretty good map. Yeah, not much to say on it. Showroom was pretty cool. Another one of the really small maps. Honestly, the face-off maps for Cold War were actually even smaller than Black Ops 6's maps, if that even makes sense. Because these were directly built for 2v2, whereas Black Ops 6 clearly was built for small 6v6 in mind. I think that's a good analogy, really, or a good observation. Like, these were primarily built for 2v2 and they decided, let's do 6v6 and see what happens, whereas Black Ops 6, yeah, just the opposite, really. Slums, great map. This was in Black Ops 4. Slums, great map. This was in Black Ops 4. I think it was also in Black Ops 2 as well. I never played Black Ops 2 though, so I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure it is. Zoo, I remember this. This was a really good map. A really fun one to look at. A lot of the maps here were really fun to look at. America, this was one of my favorites. Definitely from one of my favorite missions in the campaign. Going into a Soviet training facility, and it's modeled after American towns. It's really cool. Deprogram, this one's really cool. So this is entering Adler's mind. Pretty sure one of the maps in Black Ops 7 is very reminiscent of this one, entering David Mason's mind. I forgot what it was called though. You know, it's only just been announced, but those who watched the Black Ops 7 Call of Duty Next, you would know which map I'm on about. Globoko, this was a small KGB facility. There was a particular map in Black Ops 6 that heavily reminded me of this one. I don't remember what it was called though, but you might remember it. I don't know. WMD, pretty standard Black Ops map. I don't know why they keep bringing it back. I think it's because it's sort of memorable and it has the train moving on it as well. Honestly, I was never too big on WMD. It looks great, don't get me wrong, but I would have preferred a map like Launch. You know, the one with the rocket launching. I'm so surprised they never brought that one back purely on that alone. And then, of course, we've got our beloved Jungle, which is absolutely fantastic. So, a really good map selection. That's honestly the biggest reason why I think Black Ops Cold War is the best multiplayer, at least since the Golden Age anyway. It's absolutely fantastic. Honestly, yeah, I think we'll do one more game. We'll see what game we get as we go into Team Deathmatch, and I'll use the M16 as well just to demonstrate how good that gun is. And then we'll wrap up the episode. Now this is perfect. This is perfect. We're getting Raid. So this was one of the best maps from Black Ops 2. It returned in Black Ops 3. It got kind of remixed into Empire. I don't know if it was in Black Ops 4, but definitely one of the more memorable maps in this game, that's for sure. I think we're joining mid-game, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. I've got the jammer available already, so I'm just going to drop that down. And we'll see what happens from here. There's already someone. Beautiful. Oh, you see that? see how powerful M16 is. And we're playing as my girl Helen Park as well. British MI6 agent. Honestly, one of my favorite characters in the campaign. Some jet completely stole that kill. I think this is going to be a game with a lot of score streaks. But we'll keep it. Did you get him? He was behind the wall though. I saw those bullets, so I'll take that. Okay. Oh, we can't run sideways anymore. Take that though.
Artillery targeting detected.
Oh, come on! Cold War was actually built off of BO3's engine. Oh god. How did I win that? Oh my days. I'm absolutely cracked. Yeah, the M16 was incredible. Absolutely insane gun. That is for sure. I can see why it wasn't in Black Ops 6. Again, you could replicate it, but it was never fully in it. Beautiful. Oh, mate. This game's just fun. It just feels really, really good.
Sentry turret active.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm having so much fun playing it, I won't lie. What's my other gun? 1911.
Shot's good.
Sentry turret available.
Oh, I can't deploy. It just took it off me. How strange. Oh well, it's not like I need it anyway, we're fine. Talking about the campaign for a little bit, it harkened back to Black Ops 1 in a lot of ways, but also told its story like Black Ops 3 did in a way. It seemed like just like the rest of the game really, it seemed like a greatest hits album of Black Ops, you know, that's why this game just feels good to play, it looks good to play, it's nostalgic in all the right ways. And then we had, you know, great characters like Helen Park, for example. I wonder if I could, like, do an emote. I probably can't. I can't really show her, but you know who I'm on about if we're talking about Cold War, you know. It's such a shame she only came back for, like, one mission
Hostile sentry turret
in Black Ops 6, but it was good to see her nonetheless. Hear those footsteps then. Beautiful.
Body drop.
Napalm strike
Okay,
awaiting.
Oh, I had a napalm strike then. How good was that? I got 12 limbs and 6. Look at that ratio.
Abort.
That's just so much better than I would do on the older CODs. But again, that's purely down to skill-based matchmaking. It does feel better to play these games, don't get me wrong. And I think skill-based matchmaking, in a way, can be a good thing. But they completely overtuned it, started with Modern Warfare 2019. And even this game suffered for it. But because it has a smaller player base now, it's not as bad as more of the recent Call of Duties. So honestly, I still recommend playing Cold War. Honestly, if you want to get into Call of Duty, this is honestly the one I would recommend you play. It has a superb campaign, superb multiplayer in my opinion, only held back by the skill-based matchmaking, but it doesn't destroy it for me. And it's got zombies, which is, you know, Treyarch patented. It's the most casual version of zombies as well, so if you ever wanted to get into something like that, this game was the best way to do that, you know? That's another reason why I think Cold War was probably my favourite Call of Duty, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love Extinction from Ghosts, but between the two, honestly, I'm not sure if I could choose between the two, but Extinction only has one map, standard, whereas with Cold War, because of the way live service works in Call of Duty, or, well, the fact that they have live service at that point, just makes it better in that regard, compared to the old CODs where you'd get a DLC pack every few months. Like, we get really spoilt with content nowadays compared to back then. So, whatever. But that was a revisit to Black Ops Cold War. Honestly, I tried to make the video short, and I still might try my best. Just like we did for Black Ops 4, which was about 12 minutes long, but I don't think it's possible. I love this game so much, and there's so much to talk about that there really was no avoiding a much longer video or rather a slightly longer video. I'm going to try and keep it within around 20 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Guys, that was Black Ops Cold War. I'll see you guys in a few days for the Black Ops 7 beta. I'm really looking forward to it. My thoughts on it so far is that it actually just seems more like what Black Ops 2 was to Black Ops 1, where it's kind of just a more futuristic version of the prior game. The pacing looks more or less the same, but the maps look bigger. So I think the pacing will be a lot better than Black Ops 6 was. Again, I love Black Ops 6, but I think the maps were too small across the board for the movement. Hence why coming back to Cold War now, I feel like the movement is perfect, absolutely perfect. And if the pacing was like that, you know, I don't think we need to get rid of Omni movement. I just think we need to slow it down. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few days for that. Until next time, I'll see you soon. I don't know when we're coming back to Cold War. I definitely want to replay the campaign before BO7 comes out. I also want to replay BO6. But I've got so much planned for Halloween month that I really don't know, you know, what if I'm even going to be able to have the time to do that. Anyway, that's my level, Prestige 2 level 68, and I'm just rambling now. I'm going to end the video here. Goodbye.